at the Patchnotes. I mean, aside from people being dicks and posting spoilers in chat, I haven't actually seen it. So we're gonna read over that now. I'm gonna our alerts off. You look horrible today. Thank you. Feel horrible. But yeah, we're gonna we'll make it so we can have it for YouTube recording. Hi, my name is Zizaran. Alerts are off. I'm going to read through all the patch notes and I will comment on anything I find interesting. If I don't find it interesting, I will skip it. Or skip commenting on it. Challenge leagues are a great opportunity for a fresh start in a new economy. You're encouraged to join the new leagues. Here, if you're currently playing standard or hardcore, the leagues are fun, I promise. With 3.4, standard hardcore, still so fun. Right, okay. Like, none of the starting stuff is interesting. So we're getting a canary, it's a little bird at 12, at 24 we get a, it's like the essence wings got buffed. They power creep the essence wings, what Uber said, I like that. And at 36 we get a delve portal effect, which is a big mine. It looks really cool, and thank you Lucas. It looks really cool. Either it's a really bold move and something they like made that was pretty cool. Or they just ran out of stuff to do and they were like, fuck, okay, take this, make it a portal. Added any might. Fucking smite beast with sword, axe, mace, staff, or unarmed. I do want to try that out for aura. Then we have Consecrated Path. Slam the ground with your weapon at targeted location. If an enemy is near where you target, you'll teleport it from a short distance away. Consecrated Gun. I wonder if there's any other monitor that I can have that. Maybe I'll just like lean back a bit. It's like on my top monitor and like monitor captures wonky on other ones. Anyway, I'll do this. Summon Holy Relic. When you hit an enemy with an attack, the Holy Relic triggers a Nova spell with a very short cooldown. Deals physical damage to enemies and grant life regen. Like something for down blow, I guess. Herald of Purity. Thing. Gives you up to 4 minions. I think that'll be pretty good for Blade Vortex. I think I'm going to be remaking my Blade Vortex guide as well because I changed the tree a bit with the face run and stuff. I think it'll be really good for leveling. I think we'll swap it out once we get like the 25 penetration so we can penetrate a little extra. But until then, I think we will actually end up using Herald of Purity because it gives physical damage as base. That's pretty big. Added a new dex gem. Surge Arrow. Didn't like that one. But it might be good for, it's like the charge up thing. It might be good for delves though. Toxic Rain. I don't like things that don't do instant damage. I don't like things like we've seen videos of both of these. Herald of Agony, those ones Ziggy showed. I think isn't like that fun. All Ancestral Warchief summons an ancestral totem that attacks enemies with a powerful. Actually, I'm gonna zoom in a bit. That's easier for you guys to see. The powerful cascading slam while you're near it. If the enemies are far away, it will leap as it slams. That's badass, dude! Being near it grants you more melee damage. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm actually going to make a Ancestral Warchief guide. I think that will be really, really good for, I think that would be really, really good for delving. So I think we will, I was thinking like, hey, you know, I haven't done a Chieftain guide in a while, but I think I will, I think Scion will be better. So we'll make some guides after this. Well, I'll write the script for the guides after this on stream. You guys can help as well. Like, it's always easier to do things together and you guys would notice things that I don't, and then we can make a better guide for people together. Added a new dexterity support gem, Withering Touch. Yeah, and that adds Wither with the actual attack. That's pretty cool. Added a new Atlas World, Shaper Strongholds. Bosses of these maps can drop extra sextants, cartographer chisels, shaper influence items, and unique items. Wonder if there are new unique items. Ooh, 26-ish. What's that mean? Hey, new div card. I hope the fucking dabbing card isn't in. That it gets deleted by accident. Added a new system to handle high-level players playing with lower party members. I'm tentatively don't like this. Previously, the low players would have had their experience gains and currency penalized by level. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how that turns out. I will be playing Trade League for the majority of it. But I will be doing like the initial race on Souls Alpha. So we'll see how that goes. And then talking to CLG and stuff, and we're gonna arrange some like giveaway as well for this race. That should be interesting. Yeah, I want to be able to trade with Dan and stuff. But yeah, there should be some giveaway. I'm just hashing out the details. Tricky. All that. Yeah, they've updated the graphics a bit. They're like slowly reworking all the graphics and making it better and better. So that's really cool. At least it's like not like 2013 anymore. Significantly updated the water simulation. Oh. The new water already. I thought they already updated the water though. Home. Why is his voice cutting in and out? Probably because I'm not loud enough because I just woke up. Added a new tooltip when hovering over. Shows the current equipped skills count. Oh, that's so big for new players. Yeah, I think we saw that in one of the Ziggy videos. I've seen that before. But I like it. It's actually really good. I can tell you guys it's really good. You can now right click on the stash tab in the drop down list and send it to the far left. New vendor recipe. I like how they haven't told us. That's awesome. I wonder what it's for. 3 new fadeds. 22 new lab enchantments. For existing skills. Wonder if it's for KB or something. KB can now overlap. Goatman, Beast, Blood Apes, and Blood Chieftains. Added 3D art for the following unique items. Chain. Ooh, that'll probably look badass. Speaker's Wrath. Is that the helmet? Speaker's Skin. Ooh, Crown Calamity will look ridiculous. Bad. Token Defiance. And Garakan's Fight. What's Garakan's Fight? I can't remember. Lame? Too soon? Updated the visuals for several other skills. Ice Snow, Clear, Frenzy, Host Drag. And we've seen all those. They posted videos for all those. Added a new league information panel which you can view during character creation. What? Item filters are now capable of displaying minimap icons. I think that would be useful, especially for deaf people. I think that's huge. I love that. Added the capacity to use custom local sound filters. Really surprised they did that, but anyway. Important dialogue options like quests are now highlighted in the NPC dialogue window. Enabled 2v2 PvP queues. Embu, let's go. You can now filter passive trees by the keystone and notable. Wonder if they're ever gonna make us being able to search for helmet in our actual stash, not just on BioTrade. You may hear the slave pen talking to you now. Oh sweet, we can have like read conversations. When are we getting to sounds? I'll make it today or tomorrow. Fleeing red citizens now say things that'll make you feel even worse for accidentally killing them. Wow! What the fuck? That guy who opens the Lioness version now also says something. There are now children hanging out in the red screen. The nice version. Go say hi. Can we kill them? Can we kill kids now? Because we can't do that in Fallout. It's a town. Oh, in the actual Orient Square, the finished one. Right. Nice. Okay, so we can't kill them. It's like little lamplight. Added the section to the mapping panel about shape or another. Created the art on the div card to World Leader. Oh. Can I have the Elder effect on my div card? Fire trap and explosive trap now ignite the vegetation. Hey, I want that too. Improve the physics simulation at lower frame rates. Added a new buff icon for Arcane Surge. Continue to incrementally improve the sound, art, effects, and environment. Yeah, that's good. I think they're doing a really good job with that. Character balance. Also, I'm trying to not read chat too much right now, just in case people post spoilers, because I have had very little spoiled and I haven't like read these. I literally woke up. Chance to block and chance to block spells have been reworked. Previously, there were several different modifiers that applied in different ways but achieved the same thing. For example, Stone of Last War allowed a portion of your block chance to apply spells, while Grey Old One's Ward as a discrete chance to block spells. Some sources provided block chance that did not require the house shield equipped, while others required they have some form of block chance on them for them to apply. I can't keep a straight face, that's funny. Now there is simply chance to block attack damage and chance to block spell damage. Sources that previously caused a portion of your block chance to apply to spells now grant chance to block spell damage at a specific value. Check the item balance section below and do not require others to block. The exception of this is Gladiator Ascendancy, passive, versatile combat. Man, no wonder Vex is so many blippers, this is hard. Which still sets your chance to block spell damage to be the same chance as your block attack damage. Tell me. Instant damage. Instant skills can now be used while moving. This includes War Cries, which have been made instant via ascendancies or passive skills, curses that are supported by blasphemy, and a skill which is ordinarily instant, such as an aura, will not be instant, therefore unusable while moving. Huh? Oh! Spell totem, right. Yeah, that makes sense. Please note that there is a known issue right now where instant skill with cosmetic effects ordinary chance to uncast. They use the default uncast. This will be fixed in the near future. Secondary damage, such as the explosive part of explosive arrow, can now be blocked, dodged, and spell blocked, depending on its source. Sources of avoid interruptions from stone spell casting no longer affects actions that are considered casting. Repeatedly weapon swapping is now limited to once every 250. They killed the copter? Yeah, Detonate Dead will be big. They even made a build of the week for that. Raise trap throwing speed has been raised to 0.6 from 0.5. Oh, trap nerf already, and we're like... sent in. Skill balance. The auto-targeting done by single-target melee attacks such as Heavy Strike or Molten Strike. Any attack that requires name blocking now targets enemies within a wider area. Ooh, that sounds nice for down below. Based on the total range of your attack, the width of this targeting area grows by 1 unit per 3 units of melee range. That sounds really good. Down below might be good then. The following attack skills now gain additional melee weapon range every 7 levels up to +2 at level 20. Oh, and +3 at 21. Nice. I like that they're like giving us a benefit of having 21 on all the melee gems. That's nice. We only get 1 more unit for a 21 gem though. It'd just be like 1 unit per one. Sounds like it's just QOL. Yeah, I know Cthulhu. The following skills are now instant by default and can therefore be used while moving. Blood Rage, Righteous Fire, Molten Shell, Haste, Vitality, Discipline, Grace, Determination, Anger, Hatred, Wrath, Clarity, Envy. Wait, ooh, Valdisc. That'd be big actually. Envy, Arctic Armor, Purity of Fire, Purity of Ice. This is actually really big. Aspects. Nice. Yeah, I really like this. Now, as I said as well yesterday, I want to go over this again because I do believe it's pretty important. If you do upgrade... If you upgrade the Arachnoxia Ascendancy and if you recast Blood Rage while having this on, you will get 50% more leech, you will get 50% more regen. So even just like this is like just a click now. You should just like make this as a habit. Means that every 4 seconds you're hitting your Blood Rage key, you get 50% more regen. That's very big. For free. As long as you're not attacking. So that is very, very big. Yeah, think about it as another flask. Maybe they hockey it on 6. Actually, I don't think I'll be able to do that. Nah, don't cast when I'm mistaking it. Hey, Nasroth. Instant skills cannot be supported by spell echo. That's good. What accidentally have spell echo in my links? Well, soul game prevention time is now modified. Yeah, so that means that if you get Iteration on Blade Vortex, it will make your Wild Blade Vortex take longer to be able to cast. That's not really a nerf because you usually only use Wild Blade Vortex once in a blue moon for like tanky enemies anyway, at least I do. Yeah, if you play Righteous Fire, the Blood Rage trick works. Dominating Blow. Now when you hit an enemy with Dominating Blow, you will apply a debuff for a short duration. If a non-unique enemy dies while affected by the debuff, its corpse will be consumed and a Sentinel of Dominance with the same rarity and mods will be summoned. And mods, that's it. You may have up to 9 normal rarity, 3 magic, 1 rare Sentinel. Attacks against unique enemies have a 10% chance to summon a normal rarity or... Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Dumbo sounds decent. I want to try that. Now when you hit an enemy with Static Strike, you will gain a buff, which causes you to frequently hit nearby enemies with beams, dealing attack damage. The beams deal more damage while you're moving than while you're stationary. The buff can stack up to 3 times, increasing the frequency with which the beam strikes. Hit up to 4 targets. Isn't Arachnoxia just when you stop taking damage over time? Why would you need to recast Blood Rage every 4 seconds? If you recast it, you stop taking damage. Get it? You cast Blood Rage, then for 0.001 seconds, you are no longer taking damage. Also works with Immortal Call. And 4 seconds is recently. Caustic Arrow. Now deals damage in an area around the targeted location, before leaving a lingering patch of Caustic Arrow ground, which deals chaos damage over time. As Caustic Ground is a ground type akin to Burning Ground, it will not affect flying monsters. The Cloud, though. You can recast it to stop the buff. Yep. It works. Ask Dan. Dan can back me up on this. Base duration of 2 seconds at all levels, 60% damage converted to chaos damage, 7 chaos damage per second. Subtitles. Base damage increased by 25% at all gem levels. That's the compensate for like they said about trap and mine nerfs. Fire trap. Base damage from the explosion increased at 40%. Lightning trap at 40%. Ice trap 40%. And we already know that Arc is not getting buffed because that starts on A. Oh, maybe it's not alphabetical. Explosive trap 40%. Frost bomb. Now it reduces the energy shield regen. Not just life regen, right? Yeah, that'll be good for Holy Realm Masters. Shield Charge now has 3 distinct sections. Start of the charge, the movement part of the charge, and the attack at the end of the charge. Start and end is affected by attack speed and movement speed and increases global attack speed affect the middle. I wonder if Brightpink will still be worth using though. Yeah, Bernashia, but you can't do that with Righteous Fire. You would need a immune to Ignite Flask. To help compensate for the loss of movement speed, Shield Charge now gains 1% increased movement speed as the gem levels up. Counter. Oh, I guess it's just to force us to stop using Brightpink and stuff. I really like that. I really like that change. I still wonder if Brightpink will be worth it. Either way, Prismatic Eclipse won't be like a big one. I don't see why it wouldn't mash, but we'll see. Find out. If not, if the Blood Rage recasting thing doesn't work, then Immortal Call will still do it. Lightning Warp, base time, lower to 0.85. That'll be good for lower levels. I think it'll be good at lower levels though, maybe at 31. Rain of arrows now includes the projectile type. Thunder. It just, I don't think that's a bad nerf though. Like, I still think thunder will be really useful. That's like very little. That just means that like, say thunder went from here to here, it'll go here instead or something. Not that bad. Flame dash has been reduced in cooldown and recovery time. That's really big. 4% increase up to 76. And there's a helmet enchant for it. I wonder if the helmet enchant will make it instant. Do you think helmet enchant will make it instant? But either way, I think Flame Dash will be really good now. This could like make staffs. I think we'll see a lot more staff builds now. Actually, I am like not even memeing, especially with the combs, especially on hardcore. I wish the Elder Staff didn't have so much of a downside, you know? I think the Elder Staff, if the downside was a little bit easier to mitigate. But I still think we'll see it being more used now. Yeah, Flame Dash Totems could actually be really good now. Well, okay, not really good, but you know, like pretty viable and probably a fun build to play. Lightning Warp will probably be really, really good. But yeah, I do hope I can like use the other stuff. Kinetic Blast got deaded, hopefully completely deaded. Now I just need all projectiles to be destroyed or AoE to be buffed up. Yeah, Sarah Shards will be fun too. Orb Storms cannot be cast by mines. Molten Shell. I've missed Val Molten Shell, dude. Earthquake and Val Earthquake. I think Molten Shell will be used more too now. Val Righteous Fire got buffed for low life basically. Said yesterday. Val Molten Shell. Really? But it's so fun. Why'd you do that? 7, and you need to increase it. Oh. Why did they do that? It wasn't even strong. Like, let alone OP, but it wasn't even strong. Alright, Wash. Oh, clarity's fine. I need stuff for boss fights. Hopefully we'll see a buff later on for Val skills. Because I like Val skills. Support gem balance. Multi-trap. This is 50% up. Okay, so 10% less damage. Cluster traps got ruined. I don't get it. I actually don't understand this. Can somebody do like an Eli 5 of the difference between multi-trap versus cluster trap? Hold on. Is this the difference? Is that the difference? And then if I get another one, it'll be like that? Okay. Okay then. Physical projectile vicious. Oh yeah. So that actually helps with chaos damage now. So it works on caustic arrow. Minefield costs 55%. That's 50%? Oh, okay, so it's 15%, yeah. Caustic arrow is bug slide, yeah. You can still use like ED for single. Open POB for passives. No, I want to read through all this. I'm gonna read through all this. Hey Deathmans, what's up? Passive tree balance with the introduction of several new. To rework the early Templar. Okay, maybe I should open it. I'll open it and like tab between them. Right, Templar starts upper path has been reworked. The 2 first passive tree now oh. Update me. The 2 first passives now provide increased damage rather than elemental. Oh, that's nice. The melee damage passives, attack damage, and increased minion damage. Increased damage. They're elemental. But that won't work with minions either way, though. Generic damage doesn't affect minions. Interesting. Right. Retribution. Oh yeah, I already looked at that actually. I hovered over that. All passives in the Amplified cluster now 10% area damage. Actually, already seen some of the skill tree stuff before this. Obviously. A lot of the skill tree stuff isn't a surprise to me. I think like the craziest thing, this shit, these things over here. No, where are they? Yeah, that one. I think that's insane. When I saw this, I was like, increases and reductions of minion damage also affect you. That's actually crazy. You can get such an efficient tree up here. Yeah, Scourge on a notable and rip Scourge. Yeah, like, just look at this stuff. It's so much damage for any build. And yeah, 1% regen. There's one for attack speed too. Yeah, it's like down. This one? Yeah, there. They're just gonna be taken on everything. Yeah, I know, Vera. But as far as I know, there's not changes to any of this that I remember. But anyway, we'll continue reading. Yeah, it's really good for Righteous Fire. I might remake my Righteous Fire guide. And that, we could actually see a big influx in Scion now as well. I think Scion is going to be really big this patch because of things like this ascendancy is going to be crazy now. Your offering skills also affect you. And it's like 30% more damage for like everyone that has that. Skill effectuation. It's really good. Like Scion, Necromancer. Necromancer Slayer is going to be pretty popular, I'd say. And I also want to do... What was it I wanted to do? What's the plus one? Yeah, Hierophant. I want to do Hierophant things. Hierophant Necromancer. Anyway. There's a new passive tree connected to Righteous Decree. Sanctuary. Is that this one? Huh? Oh, right. They just added that thing. And why didn't they? What? Why didn't they just connect it there? That is really annoying. When am I ever going to take that? Right. Catalyze has been renamed Divine Fervor. Has 20% melee critical strike chance and causes damage with weapons to penetrate. Catalyze, is that this one? Yeah. That's really strong. This entire tree is very strong. And you're always, if you're ever here, like, I think we're going to take this a lot. Like, either those two or those two. That's crit now, too. Elementalist, been really Holy Dominion. That's the one I just hovered over. Small passives. They got buffed. Light of Divinity. Oh yeah, and it got crit as well. Elemental damage passives. Celestial Judgment, Celestial Punishment, and elemental damage up from 6. Oh. I was already taking those from Elementalist. That's a buff. That's a buff for like most likely my build. Unless there's a BV nerf coming down here somewhere. There's a new cluster just north of, or an Impulsa nerf. There's a new cluster north of Celestial, which grants minion benefits. Yeah, that's the one we looked at. Puppet Master and Heart of the Flock. Renamed to Sacrifice and Spiritual Command. Yeah. Really strong. Spiritual Command. Minions are actually going to be really strong. Still don't think it's going to be what delves the deepest. I could be wrong, but actually no, I'm pretty sure it's still going to be Pathfinders. Second passives. Yeah, I haven't actually looked at this. Let's look at this. I haven't actually. That's really good. What about these? Why are these still dog shit? What? What? Why? I thought they said they changed the right side. I can remember. I mean, these are nice now. But, like, the left side's so bad. 4% instead of 3? Hello? Hi. Hi there. This is 4% attack speed on top of the 4% cast speed. What? How is this justified? You could combine these. It could be 4% cast speed and 10% spell damage. This is attack speed. It's like the most important stat in the game. Still is. It's still OP, even after like the changes. What's the music? Or yeah. Okay. I really want to hear their justification for that. Wait, Occultist Dominion, that's that one, right? Yeah. It got buffed by 1% cast speed. I mean, they've added these. I like these. They're really big, especially for Indigon builds and Mom builds. A bit more. Fireworker, Lightning Warper, 2% damage buff. The passives immediately above them now around 12%, up from 10. Elemental. I mean, that is decent. I might actually pass through here then. 6% more damage or something? Will there be a podcast? I don't know. I think he hasn't said anything. Plus 2 zombies. I really want us to use zombies now, eh? They need that. I feel like zombies, they've always been like pretty good. It's just the AI is so bad. I mean, they are zombies, but still, like, it just doesn't feel good. Death attunement near the minion instability keystone also grants +1 max number of skeletons, +1 max zombies. They really want zombies and skellies. Small area, yeah, so that's the same as the Templar one. We've added new clusters. Heart of Glory. Okay, I didn't actually look at these very much. I think they're down here. Buff effect. I mean, maybe we'll see support people using the helmet more and stuff. Elliot got 0 nerfs. I don't know, I haven't seen anything so far. To coincide with the new chaos damage bonus heals, we reduced Reviewed and adjusted some of the poison and bow passives. I don't know what I'm going at. We'll figure it out later. Fatal Toxin now gone 65. But now grants a total of 55 increased with attack skill. Oh, I guess they just want to make it... Doesn't that just make it like forced into attacks and not able to use it with spells at all? Master Fletcher and the passive skill leading up to it now grants damage over time with bow skills rather than damage with elements. I really want to do like Poison Blade Vortex again. Dirty Technique grants 25 damage with poison down from 50, but now so. Wow. Shitty. Toxic Strike now grants 30% increased cast rather than increased damage with poison. They really want us to use attack skills, hey? I guess it makes sense. Deadly Draw and the passives leading to it grant increased damage over time with bow skills. Aspect of the Eagle. Lethality and the passive skills leading to it has had the same treatment. So the passive leading to King of the Hill and Avatar of the Hunt. Okay. Alongside our broader changes to block chance and spell block chance, we reviewed the block passives and made some adjustments. The top passives of Sanctuary now grant 2% block spell damage, 6% LRS. Bottom two passives grant +1 block chance to block attack damage, so that's where it went. I love how like the Patchnotes feel like so like personal sort of, so that's where it went. The first passive in Mind Barrier grants 40% block recovery, while the second grants block chance spell damage, 8% block chance up from 5. Cool. Really good. Bozo, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs, dude. Alerts are off at the moment while we're reading Patchnotes. Really appreciate that, thank you. First passive of the Defect Cluster near Shadow also grants 1% block attack damage. Second passive grants 2% chance to block spell damage, and then the notable grants 4% chance to block spell damage. That's pretty good. I like the block changes. The Whirling Barrier also grants block spell damage while holding a staff at the same value. I wonder how hard it's gonna be. I think Gladiator is gonna be really strong. Thank you, Chance. Appreciate it. That's really good. I like that. I like that. I feel like it's gonna be a lot more viable now to do like block, spell block, stuff like that with other things than just Gladiator now. And Gladiator will just be really, really strong for it. So that's good. Oh, Ascendancy balance. Master Herbalist is being replaced by new notable. Nature's Reprisal. 30% increased chaos damage. What? Huh? Wait, I'm confused. Oh, right. I don't know. I thought it said Ascendant changes and got really confused there. So Pathfinder Ascendant is still really good. Right, okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. I like read Ascendant. Cool. Other than new notable fires, Master Toxicity, 10%. That makes the virulence less. I mean, I think that's sort of. I don't think like the aura will be useful without it, which is kind of weird. But we'll find out at higher levels, I guess. Guardian, Prayer of Glory has been replaced by Radiant Crusade. And Aras. Affected by aura seals, 20% increased damage, 10% AoE for each 7 Sentinel, 10% more damage while you have nearby ally. 7 Sentinels have 50% AoE. Unwavering Crusade. Some Sentinels use Crusade Slam. Minions intimidate enemies for 4 seconds on hit. If you've hit an enemy recently, 3% regen. What? Is that really it? I think so. And thank you for the sub, dude. Welcome back to the team. Why is this it? What about Assassin? What about what? Where's the buffs? Where's the boofs? What? Okay, right. Isn't... Yeah, what about Assassin and Berserker? And like, why are there no nerfs to Guardian? Can't we still just do the boring Mana Guardian shit then? Can't we just have 26k ES going delving? Wanna go Mana Guardian duo this day? We can get it nerfed? Yeah? I think I do. Let's get it nerfed. Let's get it nerfed. Go for 30k ES, Mirror Teary Girl, let's go. I don't get why it's like... freeze? No? Sitting really still. That's kind of triggering. Okay, whatever. Item balance. Items which were previously applied to your block chance have been updated to the new chance. To block, existing motions have different values and cannot be updated. That means they go a legacy. 8 to 11 chance to block spell damage, new version of 4 to 5. Distinct Shaper, wow, I have loads of these things. Ship version 9 to 12, 7 to 9, 12 to 15, to 10 to 12. Lots of spell damage stuff. Barrier shield, so is this just the spell block stuff? Be more stuff than this. Unique item balance. The Animus Stone no longer specifies that primordial items. Oh. Oh, that's really cool. Golems sound really cool this patch. That means we can actually wear primordial items. Shimmeron now deals 200 lightning damage per second per power charge, jump from 400. Using a divine orb, we'll update that. Shimmeron will also deal that damage to you if your skills have dealt a critical strike recently. I think I clicked the wrong thing on my soundboard. I give up. Stupid soundboard. I was gonna do the... Right, okay. So Void Battery then is really strong. Production value. But yeah, Void Battery is really strong. Yeah, Legacy Shimmerons will be worth a lot now. Hope Shredder now deals 200 cool damage per second per frenzy charge. Huh. That sounds like it could make Hope Shredder slightly viable. I hope this happens to the staff too. Nebulock now does, and people were already using that. Nebulock's pretty good then. Combat Focus now causes elemental hit to deal 50% damage to the prevented element. Combat Focus now causes elemental hit to deal 50% less damage of the prevented element. Including damage that gets converted. That's actually a pretty good nerf. That's pretty balanced, I think. It should still be usable. Right? Yeah, LB. That's still pretty usable though. Still strong. I think that's fine. I think that's, yeah, that's a pretty good nerf, I'd say. Not really, Casper. Thank you for the chair. Yeah, I like that. Blood of Corruption. Fine. Nice. What? Yeah, but maybe the legacy ones don't have that it's if your skills have dealt a critical strike at all, Vash. But we'll see. Items which have previously applied your block tens have been updated to the new chance to block spell damage. The last bar is 15. Oh. Oh, they're actually not making them legacy. What? I'm confused. Existing versions. I'm so confused. Hey, Nightfall. Existing versions of these will have different values to the new versions and cannot be updated with the Divine Orb. But here it says existing versions have 15%. Oh, but they can't go down to 12. They just can't be Divine done. Alright. Okay, cool. What about Shuffles? 21 to 24 and 50. Okay, that's a pretty cool legacy way, actually. That is pretty cool. Monster balance. We have lowered the source of damage types in early Act 6 where we haven't seen a spike in death due to Kitaba's resistance penalty. Bet you the crabs get nerfed, I mean the golems. The lava ground from the Korea Rebels, 40% less. Yokohama Vanguard. They didn't nerf the golems? What? They nerfed the Act 6 stuff but not the golems? The golems are like the only rippy thing. The golems are crazy. How did they not nerf the golems? What? Am I the only one who thinks they're crazy? Get like a powerful crit golem and you're fucking gone. Nah, golem's right before the crab. Here, I'll show you. These things. These things are crazy. How did they nerf the vanguards and stuff? I've never had the problem with start of Act 6. The only thing I found were scary are these shitters. They're like the only scary thing. I wouldn't say all the other stuff they nerfed is scary. Those are crazy. Just kill them, forehead. Will this affect specters? Oh, it does not affect player specters. It will still deal the same damage. Cool. Updated the trap model. Houses of shield spectral throw. Or shield throw. Now explode into secondary projectiles. Map changes. Sauna missions have been updated. Now when you encounter her, she will offer a selection of different maps. Huh? The maps she offers are always the same tier of the map you're currently in, or one higher. Wow. The selection can include shape maps. Wow. The max tier of map she can offer is now... The part of a mission is tier 16. That's pretty pogstyle. That's awesome. That's actually really cool. Additionally, we've added a bunch of new mission types that work in previous League mechanics, such as Breach, into her missions! I didn't know about this. This is great. That's so cool. That's actually really cool. Additionally, we've added a bunch of new mission types that work previously mechanics such... Oh, I read that already. Shorten the random shaper time freeze event by quite a lot. It gets better! It's like, oh hold my bear! Wait, there's more! I hate the Shepherd Time Freeze! I mean, they should just make it go away. Melania, welcome back to the team. Thank you for the sub. Malformation now has even more monster density across the map in most cases. So does Alleyways. Alleyways already had a lot of monsters. Might be a really good map now. Improve the layout of lair. Reduce the total number of monsters to compensate. Enigma Carablad no longer... certainly also allowed to bypass one of the mini bosses. The Andra from the tower map no longer speaks at the start of the fight. Baser from the tower map has a dirty new trick up his weirdly fleshy sleeve. You want to see my fleshy sleeve? You can now see maps which have been taken over by the Eldritch Guardians, even if that map is not revealed yet on the atlas. Oh, cool. Once you have met the Shaper as part of the hidden Architect questline, the Shaper will influence maps connected to a map you've already completed, and that influence will not shift between maps. Alright, let's see what sauna mods we have. Also, wait, Bloodlines doesn't give 20%? Why not? Okay, I'm not using Bloodlines then. It's not worth it. I don't need map sustain. Maybe early on. Fortune favors the brave. Oh, ambush doesn't give 20%. Fortune favors the brave. One of these options will be applied at random. Doesn't give 20%. Have they just not? Are they? Wait, does nothing? I'm confused. Does only unsuck give 20%? Alternate of the same tier. What's that mean? Requires a rare map. Opens a random rare map of the same tier. Wow! Is that random? That's so cool. That's really cool. Zana's so useful now. I want level 4 fast. That's so nice. That's so cool. That's really cool for SSF. Shit for Trade League. It doesn't matter there. That's kind of cool. I wonder how that'll work with shape maps. Beyond... And that gives 20 quantity. Why does Beyond, which is also 4 chaos, why does Beyond, which is already like the best mod, the one you want the most, get 20% and Bloodlines and Ambush doesn't? Why are we going to use Ambush? Anyway, Essence. It's so weird which ones give 20% and which doesn't. Essence, why? And oh, 2 essences. Level 6 requires 5 memory frames, shaped tier 1 to 5. What? So if I put in a tier 5 dunes, it gives me a 10. A tier 10 dunes. But for 2 chaos though, that's not really worth it. Randomly rolled as a rare. Nah, man. Nah. They're trying to get me here. They're trying to get me here. With Reflect. They're trying to get me. Nah. I'm not falling for that. I see what you're doing, Chris. I see what you're doing. Rare monsters each have a nemesis mod. Area contains... Oh, I hate having nemesis. 7 requires... 6 chaos orbs. Requires a rare map. Opens up version 5 tiers higher, so you get a tier 15 map for 6C. That's pretty good. Randomly, so that's 8C then. But tier 10 would be like 2C. That's with a chance to be corrupted. Jesus Christ. Right, okay, we're not doing attack builds. Caustic Arrow it is. Chaos builds it is. Alright, let's go. Harbinger, mate, for level 8. Area needs 3 Harbingers. Level 8 requires an Elder Orb to be obtained. Elder tier 16 costs 15C. I mean, they're cool, but that's pretty expensive. That's pretty expensive. Like, you can get maps pretty cheap as well. I guess it is cheap enough though. Elder tier 1 to 15. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, that is pretty good. It's a good currency thing. Hardcore Trade League tier 16s or 25C. Yeah, I guess I didn't play Trade League this thing. Yes, that is right. Especially if you're doing it on beaches and stuff. And we get to try lots of different maps. That is really good. Axberry, thank you for the 28 months, dude. Alerts are off at the moment. Thank you so much. Cheaper sex and suit. Yeah, that is actually really cheap. I think I'm underestimating it a little bit. You're right. You're right. That is really cool. Yeah, yes, Recipe got a slight buff. Definitely want to be Trade League for this one, though. Definitely really big for SSF. And yeah, alleyways. Tier 16 alleyways. I can definitely see that, yeah. Honestly, if they remove doors, I would be doing cells every day. Well, it depends. More on movement characters, like running characters. Been in the forest and stuff. But if there were no doors, oh, cells is actually really good. Like, try a cells map, open all the doors, and then run through it. It's actually really good. But the doors fuck it, obviously. World changes. Move the player spawn in the feeding throw further away from the air transition. Improved walkability in and around Oaks Camp. Made improvements to the sequence at the end of the final battle of Act 10. Now says where you're headed. Deep Dweller is now called Dweller of the Deep. Oh. The other option was Granddaddy Crab. They chose badly. Why didn't they call him Granddaddy Crab? That's way better. Improve the instructions for the Queen of Sands questline. Quest reward. Sound and Arrow rewards the player with a selection of maps upon advancing the State of Early Shaper questline. Clarified in the quest tracker what is required to obtain the Shaper's 15th memory fragment. PvP balances. PvP. Player versus player. These changes aim to work towards a few goals, namely to bring the PvP scaling firmly up to date, tackle unfun or particularly suppressive styles of play. I'm having a hard time even pretending to care. Anyway, give me Royale and then I'll care. Give me Royale. Wait, did they? Okay, sweet. That's all I wanted to know. Cool. Any important bug fixes? Full Snap did not. There's a Royale on the 31st? What? Where does it say that? What do you mean there's a Royale on the 31st? Like events? Ah. Ah, that's me. Ooh! Wait. That's ages ago! Actually got debated! Oh my god! Actually got debated! You guys are mean! I was like, wait a minute. First I started thinking like, no, the first, that's like a few days after the like launch, and then I was like, wait a minute, 1st of April, and oh my god. Oh man, why'd you do this to me? I think now would be the perfect week to have like Royale all the time. Oh my god. How did I get gotten by an April's Fool so long ago? Why aren't they just doing Royale right now? Give me Royale. Is there any important bugs? I don't know why, never good at reading the bugs. No important bugs.
have a raft. Alright, first of all. Yikes!
Thank you, Tea Time.
Yikes! Arc's probably gonna have some searches. It's too short. He doesn't know? Am I missing vital information right now? Anyway. Fuck. You guys really got me? Oh my god. I didn't. How did you guys do this in such an elaborate way? Holy shit. Normally it's like 1 or 2 cocks. And then
The Bolivaria.